Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Minecraft on the Block. This is the lab episode. I think it's like 16. Not 100% sure, but we're getting up there. So, I want to show you a couple things today. I'm going to build a multi-farm today. I'm going to do it a little different. I've never done this before. I think I kind of understand how it works, and it might even be a good use of our lab for like well, I don't know if we can actually use the lab for it. It's really all in service to getting the lab going, because really what we want to do is get arboretum going that will allow us to basically get a biogas farm fuel thing going. So I'm going to do that. Let me just show you kind of what I've done. So I've made a bunch of these 10 electron tubes. So first off, I had to make a thermionic fabricator, which is pretty easy. You just need to get some bronze. Is it bronze? Yeah. So you need to get some bronze, which is easy. It's just 3 copper and a 10 gets you 4 bronze. And then you make some sturdy casings. You get the gold and the chest and whatever. So you get your thermionic fabricator. The other one was a carpenter. And hold on just a second. All right, sorry about that. Anyway, the other thing was a carpenter. And that is made with a sturdy casing and then some more bronze and glass, right? It's not a big deal. I'm also going to make, even though I don't think I need it right now, I'm going to make a soldering iron just because it's cool. And I don't have any use for my carpenter yet. So a soldering iron is going to be some iron and bronze in a carpenter, and I have some water in there. So if I put a few pieces of iron, I think it's like, oh yeah, you have to right click or left click, and then you have to have the things down here. So you make it's a little bit interesting. You have to have the stuff for the recipe here. So anyway, it will now start to build up I'm just going to go ahead and open this valve, and that should build it up pretty quickly. The engines don't have quite enough juice to keep that thing going. So anyway, so that'll get up there, and then we have a soldering iron. I don't want any more. Stop making me soldering irons. Don't want any more soldering irons. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly how that works. I'm sure there's a better way. Anyway, so then right click on these to get rid of that, and we got a soldering iron. Now what's interesting about this thing, you can right click and you get this interface. You basically you put in chipsets, and you put them up here. What does it say? Yeah, boards, chip boards, and then you can put different things in here and then solder them in, and then you create these very specific types of boards. And sorry, we got some noise in the background. Create these very specific types of boards for certain different effects. So like if you put these in here, you get peat bogs, right? And I don't really know how all this works. So anyway, you can create a board that would be used for a peat bog. That's for the managed farms. There's manual farms, electric engine, all this stuff. So anyway, that is what I'm going to do. So I just wanted to show you. So the reason I'm doing this, this thing is just kind of keeping full of glass. I created a bunch of 10 electron tubes, and that's because I'm actually going to make these farm blocks. Now the problem with, I don't think, at least earlier, I wasn't able to get a recipe here for farm blocks, which is interesting to me. But basically the way you do it is you pick a type of block that you want to use. So let's say we want to use these bricks, right? So we'll get some bricks. You put these in here. You put the bricks there. I believe you use copper, if I'm right. Let's see. Copper. Actually, we need... Are those my bricks? No, that was cobblestone. I don't know what's going on. Hold on just a sec. I need some slabs. Let's do this. Okay. So we do slabs here. We do these things here. We do some copper here. And then we do the bricks here. And that gets us the farm blocks. Now I'm going to go decide which type of farm block I want to use. I haven't decided yet. You can basically, as far as I can tell, you can make them out of just about anything. Chiseled stone, nether brick, stone bricks, mossy stone, cracked stone, smooth sandstone, chiseled sandstone. I was thinking sandstone for a while. I have a fair amount of sand. I kind of thought sandstone would look cool. I'm going to have this thing probably down. I'll show you real quick. I think in the end I'm going to put it, well, I was thinking it was going to be down over here. In fact, that's kind of pretty much exactly where I was thinking about putting it, right here. I was going to level this area out and put the I'm going to make an arbory. I mean, really, the only thing I'm interested in is a tree farm right now because of the biogas thing. We'll make more of this stuff for other purposes later. I could just make an arboretum, but that's the old way of doing forestry, and I want to play around with the new stuff. So anyway, I think if I'm going to put it there, that sand might work. And I wouldn't need that many of them. I'd only need like 36. So anyway, I'm going to go get those farm blocks created, and then we'll talk about what the next phase of this is. I think I'm going to make them out of sand, either chiseled sandstone. I mean, the machine or the structure, because you basically build a structure. The structure is going to end up looking like whatever kind of material you use, basically. So, so the sandstone would be cool. Smooth sandstone might be cool. I kind of like just the sandstone, and the chiseled sandstone would be really cool. And I think I can kind of mix them up. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll mix and match. So let me go ahead and get those made, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. So sorry about that. I had to go get some sand and stuff. So I also did a little research, and so anyway, what I ended up creating was I created 30, I think like 38 of these. Is that right? More than that, I guess, whatever, however many that is. 40 maybe, something like that. 10, yeah, 40 of these smooth sandstone farm blocks. And then I turned 8 of them into, no, I created 32 of these, and then, yeah, 32 of these, and then 8 of these chiseled sandstone. I turned some of these into hatch blocks, and some of them into, or one of them into a gearbox. So that's required. I also made a bunch of hummus, which I'm not even sure I actually need. I'm going to take some of this with me. I also broke this shovel, but it won't break. It breaks, but then it comes back into my inventory. I've done it like 4 times. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with that. I'm also bringing some fertilizer because I'm pretty sure that's what I need instead. I'm going to bring some of that. I do need some of these. And I think that is it. I'm going to bring some dirt. That's probably enough. Okay. So, I would love to sleep. I just realized that we're not going to be able to sleep. Unless Stumbo is somewhere else, which he is not. But the sun's coming up. Let's go take care of some business. All right. So we're just going to do this together. Together. No, I'm not going to sing. Don't worry. I was thinking about it for a second, but... What? Are you good? No. No. Anything? No. All right. Yeah, I'm a little out of it right now, to be entirely honest, which I guess you probably could have guessed. Are you up here? You are up here. Okay. There we go. All right, so this is going to be our little spot, I think. And what is it? It's just becoming... Man, I love the morning. I love the morning in this game. All right. Oh, man, why didn't I make a shovel? All right, well, let's see. We don't know how much we're going to need anyway. I also am not sure if the farmland has to be level. I haven't determined that yet. I know that it doesn't have to be... I mean, it can be at any level as long as it's not above the structure that we're making. But I don't know if that means... I don't know if it can actually be unlevel. That would be kind of cool if it could. Like if the farmland could be multiple blocks. But I don't know. So I'm going to go with no for now. And we'll go make a shovel if we need to. So I have zero idea how this works. And, oh, you know what? I didn't bring any power either. That's all right. I can do that. Hold on. We'll go get that in a minute. All right, so let me just give some basic idea here. Okay, so we need to go... Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay, we need to find a center, skip one, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, skip one, center. And then I think the same here. Skip 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Does that give us enough here? Skip 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So that's actually a pretty small area. We might have to increase the size at some point, but let's start with that. So I believe, I don't really know, to be entirely honest. I think what we're going to do, I'm really torn. You guys kind of know that I like the look of these systems. And so a lot of times I'll put the structure of it above. That's why I really liked the old setup of the Arboretum, where it was like, you know, there was some area in the center and then it was around the edge that it would grow the trees. I don't believe it works that way now, but I could be wrong. So we're gonna find out. So anyway, the idea may be that we're gonna go. Let's just do this. Let's get ourselves a little work area down here, because I think we might end up doing everything below ground and just having the farm above ground, which I think is a little bit of a bummer, honestly, because of the way I like to work it. But I like to move it. See, I promised I was going to sing, and I lied. Okay, so I believe I'm going to put, in that case, okay, my plan was to put, so the structure, let's see. Yeah. That's unfortunate as well, because I need a hatch on the bottom, and I think I did the hatches. I don't have any idea how this is going to work. I think what I'll do is put the hatches here, and I'll put the gearbox here. Okay. And then I'll put, let's see, this here. I was actually going to put the gearbox in the center, but I kind of like the look like that. So I think instead I'll put one of these in the center. Okay, now I think you have to have all, that's interesting. See how they looked like stone for a second? You have to have all of those in the center like that. And then I'm going to go. And we actually should have a hatch. No, we can get to the hatches. So I think we'll be okay. Do I have enough? I think I do. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Did it work? Doesn't look like it worked. This is supposed to become like a big band. I have obviously done something wrong. Now I thought for sure 3 by 3 by 4. Oh. One more tall. Should I go down one in that case? So let's see. 3 by 3 by 4. Theoretically, I could go down one or up one. Do we want more of the structure above ground or underground? Well, let's just do it above ground. I thought for sure I saw a 3 by 3 by 3, but there we go. Now, yes, yeah, that's pretty decent looking. So it's that level that is the band. So I could have done things here. Doesn't really matter. I could move all of this down one. I really kind of want those to be up. So what happens if I break this? Let's try this. It's kind of cool. I like these. This is becoming more popular with the mods, and I was doing it in my mod too, in the OneCraft mod. I was making oh, my mouse just flipped out. I was making what am I trying to say? Spit it out. See how it becomes stone when you hit it for a second? That's cool. And one more time with feeling, I was making multi-block structures that I thought, because I think that is a cool idea. And expanding them is cool too. So the next thing we're going to mess with is going to be a blast furnace pretty quickly. Why does it keep switching this back and forth? That's hilarious. Okay. Now, there we go. Why is there a flame bow inside of it? What in the world is going on? Hold on. I got to figure out what's going on. My mouse is freaking out. All right, let's just give that a shot. Okay. I like it, man. To be honest, that's a decent looking little thing. All right. Now, My understanding is, oh, in fact, this is actually going to work out to our advantage. Well, no, it won't. I should have gone up one more level. I think we're going to clear this out because I think... I don't really know, but let's do this. I guess let's do this. This will be good anyway. So I think from here we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is 3. And then this goes out 1, and then this goes out 1. I think that's the look. And then let's see, so from here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Yep. Nope. Messed that one up, I think. No, that's right. Does that look right? Yeah, okay, so then... Oh! From here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's perfect. And no, that's not perfect. There we go. Out there. Out there. And my wife is printing something. She feels horrible. She says she's sorry. All right, let's see. Oops, missed one there. And I think that does it. So so what I think I'm doing, I'm not 100% sure. What I think I'm doing is clearing out the pattern. Yeah, that this farm block will deal with. Now that doesn't look right to me at all. But whatever. And the idea is that, so maybe we could move the whole thing down to where it's only like, at least only that is above ground. We should probably do that. I'll probably do that. And then I could have done without this, but I believe I'm supposed to put down these bricks. I'm totally making this up, but I think this is the way it's supposed to work. So we're going to try. I think you can put down any of the valid materials for creating the farm blocks for this, like the area of the farm land. This may be completely worthless. And then I think, what does it do? Put dirt on top of it, I guess? I don't know. No idea. All right, so let's just take this whole thing apart. We'll rebuild the whole thing. So the idea is that this now becomes, well, I'll show you once we get it rebuilt. So the idea, though, is that this now replaces the Arboretum or any of the things. You can have a different type of farm on each side of it, I believe. And you do that by using the soldering iron and creating circuit boards that tell it specifically what to do. Let's do this. Just get ourselves a little room to work. Okay, there we go. And we're not going to be able to get out of here, are we? I guess we'll just make ourselves one little spot right here. Actually, you know what we'll do? I think we should be able to... No, well, yeah, maybe. I was thinking... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, that'll be our entrance. Now, I think what we want... Anyway, yeah, so these are replacing that idea. And you can use them for multiple different types of farms, and then you can manage the different farms and whatever, so it's interesting. Okay, so the gearbox we'll put right... Actually, we're going to put the gearbox in the center of this. No, we'll put the gearbox right there. We'll put these two... Crud, we want to go 2 down, don't we? We're going to lose our light here as well. That's all right. Let's just put up a couple torches. Get ourselves sequestered in here. All right. So let's do this. Let's make this level just all smooth. Like that. And then let's put the gearbox there. the hatches over here. And then like that. And then that gives us a level up top that we got to deal with. Hopefully we're not getting spawns already. Now there's also the thing that I didn't do, because I don't believe I need, and I could be wrong, and if I am I'll make it, which is the valves, which allows water into the whole system. So basically, I mean, it's basically the same as any other. I mean, you like, it has inputs and outputs, but it actually, I think the thing for me that I like about the multi-blocks quite a bit is that it gives you a lot more area to work with, right? I mean, it's just a lot easier to design your system and inputs and outputs if you have to have water coming in and whatever, right? You can have, instead of just having this one block where you got to get everything like packed in around, you can have water coming in one side and whatever. So it's just, it works better, I think, that way. So we'll switch this up a little bit like that. I guess we could have made the entire top chiseled. We'll see how this looks. Do it. There we go. Takes a while for some reason. So anyway, you put the circuit board in here. By default, it's a managed arboretum, and that's what we want. So let's do this. Hopefully there isn't. No. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go get the power for this whole situation. And we'll come back and try it out. I think what I have to do, I think I can actually do it from down here, but I think what I'm going to have to do is give it like the stuff. This is the output. This is the input. So it's going to take water. I'm pretty sure it needs water. It's going to take water. It's going to take maybe humus or fertilizer, and it's going to take saplings. So I'll go get all that as well. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Let's start playing with this a little bit. I got this thing. So the gearbox is over here. So theoretically, we can... Well, let's get it set up first. So saplings... Well, oh, you know what? I should probably get a little more water, but let's just start with that. So we got a little water. And saplings go here. Or is that fertilizer? Saplings, and then, interesting, maybe humus? No idea. Let's see what happens. So, nothing so far. Maybe saplings go there. Maybe I have no idea how to use this. Maybe, oh, I brought dirt, but I forgot. I'll be right back. All right. I don't know what's going on, but it is at least getting power now. Let's see. Nothing seems to be happening, but that, wait, so I had this switched. Let's see. Does that mean more or less? So, temperature normal, humidity normal. Fertilizer needed. That's fertilizer? Is that not the right kind of fertilizer? Ooh, Circaz joined. He hasn't been around. Fertilizer needed. Compost cannot be used. Where does the stinking fertilizer go? 80% hydration required. I don't know what that means. No idea. Let's see. How in the world? I think we're going to have to... Oh, wait. Used a fertilizer. I saw fertilizer get used. What's happening up here? What is happening? Is it using any power? No, it doesn't really seem to be. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of this is. I don't even know which direction is outputting power. Maybe I don't know what's going on. Oop, that just went down. All right, let me see what I can do. I'll figure this out and be right back. All right, guys. While I was away messing around, it planted some hummus. I did find out that it doesn't actually need, at least my understanding is it doesn't need hummus. It's using dirt, as you can see. And so that's one thing. It seems to me like it needs more water, but it says lay out your farmland. Smooth sandstone bricks or stone bricks create platform the farm will build on. So that's this. So I was right about that. Let's go down here where we can be a little more safe. So a couple of things I did. This is going to be interesting, actually. I actually built a valve. So I'm going to take this stuff out for a second. And then I'm going to take this out and put this valve in. There we go. And wait for that thing to become a farmland block again. There we go. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, I thought it took my bricks. That's weird. Ouch. Die. This sword is cool because it never gets hurt at all, but it's not that great of a sword. That's the problem. Whatever. Okay, so let's try this again. Now, I have a couple of buckets of water. We're just going to... I'll probably reconfigure this whole thing here eventually, but what we're going to do is... Let's see. Right here to start with, we're going to put the aqueous accumulator, some water, got some liquiducts. Why wouldn't those connect? Because one was filled with water too quickly. There we go. Now that is going the wrong way. There we go. That'll fill that up. Okay, so now it is just dirt that's required. I think fertilizer goes down there. Is this using any power? 523410. Let's see. Okay, so it's getting water. It's kind of working there. I don't know if this matters. It seems like maybe... Is that going to help? Just feels like it should be going a lot faster. It's putting down the hummus so slowly. I wish you could also just give it hummus, because it basically what it does is it creates hummus. It just bypasses the step of you having to create it, which is actually really nice, because then you can just feed it dirt and fertilizer. It's one less step of things you have to build. So I like that. I don't know. I don't feel like it's... I don't have any idea. Yeah, it's using fuel, and I don't really know how to tell if that's... I still haven't mastered. So it's 3158. And I don't really know what this is. So let's see. Supply power. It's supplying power. No, it's not. Maybe... So maybe exactly... Maybe that is the solution right there. Or maybe let's do this. Just for fun. Let's try this. Because I've had trouble with this in the past. What if I do that, and then I can control each end independently. So I can say I want it to come out of here and into there. Does that do anything? There we go. All right. Now it's planting and doing its thing. Okay. Man, that was hard. Let's go check it out without getting killed or blown up. Yeah, you. All you people. Okay, so it's going to plant... No. Hold on. Let's light some things on fire, I guess. Excellent shot. 1, 2, die. There we go. You die. Okay, so it does seem like it's actually doing exactly the amount that it said it was going to do. I can't believe this is actually working the way that it was advertised. Let's go check it out. This looks like a nice little spot. Yeah, perfect. And it's planting a tree in every single... Is that going to work? If so, that should be perfect. It's out of saplings. And I think it's going to harvest them for me, too. I don't know if that's actually a true story or not. I don't know if that's a true story. Let's go get some more saplings just because. We'll see what happens. I'm really curious. Let me actually, just to save time, since we got a lot to do, let me pause and I'll let you know when something interesting happens. Well, I'm back and something interesting happened. A tree has grown and been chopped down already. And there's wood and sand. And that's excellent because sand is used for the fertilizer. So if we put those in there, and I think the saplings are going right back in to be planted as they fall. So this should give it enough. Let's see. Is it going to be smart enough to use those? Doesn't seem like it. Why isn't it replanting them? Hopefully it didn't suck all that power already. Nope, it's kind of using it as it needs it, I think. It doesn't seem to be actually planting any. So this thing's going to take a lot of dirt. I actually used a lot of dirt to get all this hummus. Can I give it hummus, though? Seriously. What if I give it... Well, it doesn't need that, actually. Oh, there was a sapling came in and out. Oh, they have to be over here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. So the question... This is going to be interesting. Can I... Let's go... I want to see if it'll use hummus. I wish it would. Just because I have hummus that I'd like to use. Ouch. So they grow, they get chopped down, and saplings get sucked up and replanted. And hummus gets recreated, I guess. I got to see another one grow. We got to see one grow. I'll be right back. Ooh. All right, we had a grow. And did not get chopped down yet. What does that mean? And there's a ton of saplings. Oh, there we go. Chop down. That is sand. Apple. Apple. So that I don't think is going to help. I don't think it's going to do anything about that. So let's put dirt back in. There we go. So this... We're going to have to use probably gates. So let's see. Use a soldering iron to change it to a different type of farm. 80% hydration. Okay, we're actually doing okay. So probably... Let's go look. I really like this, actually. I'm relatively impressed. What was I going to go look at, though? Oh, yeah, power. Power usage. This is kind of nice because it doesn't use it until it needs it. So it's not just sitting there draining this thing. Did we just get another tree? No. Like maybe every time a sapling drops or something, it uses up a little bit of juice because it seems like it's using it up sporadically. If we sit here and watch, it's not going to just... That was 1. 2, 1. Or is it just doing it consistently? Yeah, it's just really slowly draining it. So it doesn't need a lot of power. Oh, did we just get another one? I think we did. No. It's kind of strange. Anyway, okay, so that is working correctly. We're getting a lot of saplings as we would expect, right? Oh, apple oak. What's the, what? What's the... What's the difference? Why are we getting apple oak? We're getting oak wood. Oh, maybe, who knows? Hopefully those saplings can be used for, I guess that's our next step, is to figure out if they can be used. So really, so we usually put the biogas, well, we usually put a biogas engine that runs off of this thing. And I'm going to need to put somehow secure this thing. Anyway, we usually put a biogas engine that runs off of the biogas that's produced kind of right in the same area. I don't know. It seems like that's probably still the best idea. So there's another tree. It's going to get hacked down. I'm not sure exactly how long it takes, but it takes a little while. It gets hacked down. You get replanted right away. There it is. Huh. Well, it's working. I need to work out some of the kinks and get the biogas going. So that'll be my next task. This is the saplings that I think, that's whacking me out or weirding me out. I don't know why that is. But anyway, we'll fill this thing with dirt. It will probably run for quite a while. Doesn't need fertilizer very often. It's giving us sand and apple and wood. We're going to want to be pulling out of here for the saplings. And we'll probably use some sort of a gate that will allow us to say when it's, when these are below blah, some percentage, pull them out. Or if it's above some percentage, pull it out. Yeah, it's weird. All right, well, I will continue working on this, and I'll be right back. Actually, that's not true. I just checked the time, and we're already at 37 minutes. So we're going to call it here. We at least kind of got what we set out to do accomplished. This is working. We got one of the multi-block farm structures going, which is cool. It's kind of cranking now. I think once you get, I think it'll get to the point where the trees are just waiting to grow. They're maturing quick enough that they're going to, every tick one will be growing because the ones will get out of its way. I think that's the way it works in my head. We'll see. But this is interesting. It's good to know because this is something that I hadn't really messed with new forestry stuff since it changed. So I think that's actually kind of a cool change. There's another one. Yeah, they're going to start popping up pretty quick. So we should be getting a lot of saplings. So I'm going to get ready to start using it. I think what I'm going to do is just start digging out here and planning how I'm going to get power up there. So somewhere here, we have the mine shed, the mine's going down, the mine cart. We could probably hook into that rail system pretty easy anyway. We'll have to do a little refactoring of that rail system, but getting power into the building's not going to be hard from here. We'll probably have power station somewhere around here. I'm still not sure if I want to have the power station above ground or underground. The only power station meaning like where the actual biofuel is produced. It seems like probably more likely I want to run saplings out and some biofuel back. Liquid ducts are cheap, so I can run gas or run the saplings out into some sort of a station. This might be just a cool fuel station right here. I might just make this kind of my like power station. So that's probably not a bad idea. I probably could have planned this out a little bit better. Maybe I move this if I have to over there. Why is this? Yep, there we go. It happens quickly. So let's go see just before we leave. Yeah, the sapling count is definitely going up. We're up over 30-something. I think it's, yeah, there's another one. Yep. All right, so I'll start planning that out. The next time you guys see it, I'll probably have some of this built, depending on if I'm going to go crazy with the design or not. If it's just, yeah, now they're coming quick. If it's just for fun, I'll probably just... or just for functionality, I'll probably just do it myself. But if I'm going to do some design around it, I'll let you guys know. And we'll do some of it together. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Follow me on Twitter, MinecraftOTB, as usual. Leave comments. I will respond to each and every one. I really appreciate the feedback, good or bad. And thumbs up if you liked it, guys. And tell your friends. We'll keep doing it until nobody's watching. So I will talk to you soon.